We are all surrounded by negative news every day. Amidst the deluge of stress-inducing negative news, here are the 5 positive news stories of May 2020. Number 5. When collapsed tourist trade leaves elephants hungry, woman devises win-win solution with local farmers. In Asia, elephants working in the tourist trade have been idled by the COVID-19 worldwide shutdowns. It's not cheap to feed elephants, especially when they're not bringing in income for their owners to feed properly. Now that there are no tourists amidst the novel coronavirus outbreak, the elephant owners were finding it difficult to find food for their elephants, which could have disastrous short and long-term consequences for them. Thankfully, Carol Buckley and her organization Elephant Aid International have created a win-win solution for tourist trade elephants and farmers in Nepal. Buckley assembled a team of Nepalis and together they came up with a simple but elegant solution. Because of the COVID-19 lockdown, local farmers have had no one to harvest the produce growing in their fields. Rather than being forced to let the food rot, Buckley and her team found farmers who were willing to sell their produce, arranged for workers to harvest the food, and then delivered it to the delighted elephants and their owners. Now that the elephants are fed and the local farmers are generating income, Buckley plans on continuing the initiative for as long as necessary. Number 4. A nursing home in France stopped coronavirus from infecting any elderly in its care with a 47-night sleepover. When the shadow of COVID-19 dominated France, the staff of the Villanova Retirement Home for the Elderly near Lyon decided not to allow its residents to become statistics. So they did what nobody others did. Valerie Martin runs the house in Corbus, where she cares for 106 people. When she heard what the coronavirus was doing to seniors across Europe, she decided that drastic action was needed to protect its residents. She decided to shut down the building completely and invited staff and nurses to join her for the lockdown of she thought was about 3 weeks. Fortunately, Valerie was not alone in heroism, as 29 of her employees volunteered to stay, bringing pillows and sleeping bags to spend nights with mattresses on the floor. It turned into a 47-day and night marathon, but 12 staff stayed the whole time. Their determination paid off, and on Monday, May 4th, amidst hugs of celebration and song, the coronavirus test came back negative for the 106 residents. Caregivers who described themselves as happily confined left in a parade of honking cars on their way back to the reunion with pets, partners and children. Number 3. Salon owner in Madurai, India, feeds 615 families with 500,000 rupees he saved for his daughter's education. At a time when millions of people are worried about saving their hard-earned money for the uncertain times ahead, owner of a salon in Madurai has pulled out 500,000 rupees which he has been saving for his daughter's education to help more than 600 families to survive the lockdown onslaught. C. Mohan of Malalmadai gave 615 local families a kit each of 5 kilograms of rice, vegetables, groceries and cooking oil over the past 1 week. The lockdown has shut his shop and cut his cash flow, but it hasn't stopped Mohan from helping others. He intends selling his wife's jewelry and selling a plot of land he owns to help more people during these difficult times. Number 2. Maasai Nature Conservancy asks for help to fight pandemic, and 100,000 people answer. The rolling plains of the Masai Mara in Kenya are home to the famous red-cloaked Maasai people, as well as some of the most charismatic animals on earth. When it became clear COVID-19 would destroy the tourism industry of the Maasai living in the breathtaking Nationaline Nature Conservancy, the tribe petitioned Avaaz, a website connecting local people-powered movements, to try and organize a response call for help. As a result, 100,000 people raised money to help pay the rangers' salaries, ensuring that the critical Nationalai elephant migration corridor remained safe from poachers. The money was also enough to secure sanitation and medical supplies and food for the Maasai community there, so they could survive the COVID-19 storm. Number 1. Scientists develop near-invincible new textile coating that can repel blood, bacteria, and even viruses. Masks, gowns, and other personal protective equipment, also known as PPE, are essential for protecting healthcare workers. However, the textiles and materials used in such items can absorb and carry viruses and bacteria, inadvertently spreading the disease the wearer sought to contain. When the coronavirus spread amongst healthcare professionals and left PPE in short supply, finding a way to provide better protection while allowing for the safe reuse of these items became paramount. Thankfully, researchers from the LAMP Lab at the University of Pittsburgh Swanson School of Engineering may have a solution. The lab has created a textile coating that can not only repel liquids like blood and saliva, but can also prevent viruses from adhering to the surface. The coating may have broad applications in healthcare. Everything from hospital gowns to waiting room chairs could benefit from the ability to repel viruses, thus helping us stay safe and healthy. Share with us a positive story of your community in our comments section, and we could feature it in the June edition of Positive Stories. Do share, like, and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications of upcoming Positive Listicle videos.